So it is Sunday, the 15th of April. It's all this video is also going up in this day, but I'll explain why I've only been able to record once this week. It's been all over the place. I have a list of things written down in front of me to chat to you guys about. Oh, I'm dropping things. Hold on. Hold please. Ugh. There, nice shot of the top of my head to begin. Professional. Firstly, I would like to thank everyone who was kind enough to go and donate for the Race for Life that Darth Dad, aka Paul, is doing in my honour. I can't believe how generous you guys have been. It's been unbelievable, and he has been like blown away by the support as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All of the donations are going to go to a really good cause. It's cancer research. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. I couldn't get over it. Yous are absolute stars. So I just wanted to make sure that I opened the video and let yous know how grateful both Paul and I are. Feels weird calling him Paul because I'll always call him Darth. But yeah, I just wanted to open up by saying that. Just how grateful we are. I'm blown away by the support. Secondly, look, my eyebrows are starting to come back. I have been using this stuff. Rapid Brow. You can't really see that because the light's shining on it. Rapid Brow, it's about I think it's about £30 a bottle, but I used to use in my profile picture for YouTube, if you zoom in on it, it looks like I'm wearing fake eyelashes. I'm not. I'm wearing Rapid Lash. I use Rapid Lash eye serum and then just mascara. Those are my own eyelashes. I tried Rapid Brow before and I didn't like it. This is before cancer and stuff like that, but it made my eyebrows grow so thick that they looked far too dark because there was so much hair in them, so I stopped using it. But then it came into my head, hold on, you're really like short on brow hairs, why not try this stuff? So I've been using this for the last couple of weeks and they're definitely coming back in, which I'm pleased about. I'd asked you guys in the last video as well what your opinions were, whether I should continue on with chemo or not, and I know that it's my decision ultimately, but I trust you guys, so I wanted to hear what your opinions would be, and the vast majority of you were saying just stick with it for, you know, it's only 2 more sessions. So that's what I'm going to do. I think that I just got so frustrated to the point where I just didn't even want to deal with them anymore, but I think ultimately it would be so stupid of me to walk away whenever there's only 2 sessions left, you know. The next one is due to happen this Wednesday coming, and then 3 weeks after that I'll have my last one, all being well. I know that it's like only a rough time frame because of, like, you know, things never really go according to plan whenever it comes to my body, but all being well, within the next month, if everything goes according to schedule, then I'll be finished with chemo, and I need to just do it. But that's the thing, like, I wanted to hear what you guys had to say on the matter. Advice is always good on these sort of subject matters. As I said, ultimately it would be my decision anyway going forward what I was doing, but it's nice to hear other people's opinions and their rationale behind that, because then I feel like I can make a better decision, you know. And I think that I'm just going to see it through anyhow. Like, as you guys know, the pain I got after the last chemo was unbelievable. It was crazy. But again, there's only two more of these sessions to go. I can get through it, you know. There's an end in sight, and I can't wait until this is behind me. It'll hopefully soon it'll all just be a memory. What has been happening so far this week? The house has been falling in round us. On Tuesday night I had a bath, and then I went down the stairs. Our bathroom's above our kitchen. I went downstairs into the kitchen afterwards, and the floor was like covered in water. I'm like, what is going on? I'd thought that what I originally thought was that the freezer had been left open. We have like a big chest freezer in our kitchen, and it had started to leak. So cleared up the water, nothing else had happened. like Eden had had a shower and stuff like that the next day. There was no water or anything like that on the bathroom floor, so I didn't think it was anything to do with the bathroom. Come Thursday, I had another bath, and then Chris had had a bath as well, like back to back. As soon as I got out of mine, he went and ran his and got in. I went downstairs after he had got out of his bath, and no word of a lie, there was about 2 inches of water across the entire kitchen, and our kitchen is huge, it's massive. And I was like, oh god, the bath, there has to be something up with the bath, it has to be that's causing this. It took forever to try and get everything, like all the water cleared up in the kitchen, because we don't have an actual mop to do it with. Our mop is a steam mop, so it's not like something that's going to absorb loads of water. So it was towels that we had to use, putting towels down, wringing them out, and this took forever. So I got on to the landlords, and they had a plumber come out to the house on Friday. So he pulled the side of the bath off, and he's like, well, if there was a leak, there's nothing leaking here now. And I'm like, I'm not losing my mind. It wasn't coming from anywhere in the kitchen. So he was filling the bath up a bit, letting it out, and he's like, no, everything seems fine. I'm like, hold on a minute, I go and check the kitchen. Sure enough, went downstairs, kitchen was full of water again. So he obviously knew that it was something to do with the bath. He thought it was a pipe that was in the wall. So he had said that he thought that he was going to have to rip out either a wall in the bathroom or a wall in the kitchen. So I was like, oh god, this is going to be such a big job. He had said, right, I'm going to have to go and check the sewer first anyway, just to make sure that there isn't a problem with that. Have you got a manhole in your back garden? And I'm like, no, I've never seen one unless it's hidden underneath the stones. Our back garden has no grass or anything. It's all like plant pots with flowers and stuff in it. It's all stones with like a path running down the middle. I was like, no. And then suddenly it dawned on me of where the manhole was. And I was like, you're not going to believe this. They put a fence on top of it. So there's a fence post right on top of the manhole with no support, because it obviously couldn't have been nailed into anything. And then the fence. So he had to then take the fence down in the back garden, looked and seen, and the entire sewer had been blocked. So it had been sewage water that was pumping up into our kitchen. Obviously not ideal, considering I'm going through chemo and bacteria is really dangerous to you. So he couldn't fix it on Friday. He didn't have the right equipment. He tried, but he didn't have the right stuff that he needed to be able to fix it. So he said that he would get, he knows a guy that had the right stuff, and he would give him a call, but he wouldn't be able to come out until Saturday, which was yesterday. So yesterday, I'm going to divert off this story for a bit, but it's all tied in. Yesterday, my brother's Mrs. Nicola, she is from Newcastle in England, but she obviously lives here now. They have a house together and everything. She lives now in Belfast. Her mum and dad were coming over for the weekend, and I haven't met them yet. Like, my brother and his girlfriend have been together for like 4 years now, but it's just never happened. I've never like got to meet her family, so they've been asking for me to go up and meet them and stuff while they were here, and I was really looking forward to it. From I met Nicola, like all of my brother's girlfriends, I've never thought have been right for them, and it's not me being like a protective sister or anything like that. He's my older brother as well. I've always just known, I was like, this girl is not right for him. As soon as I met Nicola, I knew that she was right for my brother, so she was immediately a member of the family from that point in my eyes. So I've been really looking forward to getting to meet her family and stuff like that. So I couldn't even go yesterday, because yesterday had to be spent waiting here on the guy coming out to fix the sewer. So whenever he eventually did turn up, like this was way later in the day, he got down, he managed to fix it, and whatever, I don't know what way they've built these houses, but it wasn't even our sewer that was the problem. It was next door's, and it is like running into our sewer for some reason. So anyway, it was like clogged, completely solid. The smell that came out of that thing, by the way, was unreal. I'm telling you, it would have curled your eyelashes, eyebrows, hair. My hair would have grown out quicker just from smelling that to make it curl. It was putrid. So it's all been cleared out now, thankfully. But as soon as that happened, like, our entire kitchen needed sanitized as well. Like, knowing that it was sewer water. The reason that it wasn't happening whenever people were having showers, but only whenever we're having bath, is obviously because the shower, as it's going, the water isn't like is trickling down slowly, so it's able to make its way through. Whenever you're emptying a bath, there's such a vast quantity of water going down the pipes that it wasn't able to make it, so it was leaking out through the wall. That's where the water was coming from. The right beside the kitchen door, it was coming out from the wall, like where the skirting boards and stuff are. Because, and just knowing, like, I felt like she would just move out and burn this house, because who wants to live somewhere where there's been sewer water leaking all over their kitchen? So once the guy had eventually done this and left, then we had to get the entire kitchen sanitized. And I'm like, what timing is this? You know, it feels like any time now I even try and make a plan, something happens that, like, how random a thing to happen as well. So that was pretty much this week, was a nightmare. I also would like to say thank you to the people that gave me super thanks. I appreciate it massively. Just know that if you're wanting to use super thanks, it's basically just like a tipping system. If you're wanting to use it, I'm not going to be like taking that money and, you know, buying nice things. I'm just going to invest it back into the channel. As I'd said in last week's video, Chris is buying me a fancy camera for my birthday next month. So whenever I have that, I'll be able to move around. I'll not always be sitting here filming. I'll be able to film from anywhere, and I'll be able to do all different types of videos and stuff like that as well. So it'll go in, I'll be saving up any like super thanks money and stuff for lenses and just other things to better the channel, really. But thank you to those who did. I appreciate it so much. I wasn't expecting anything. It was just some people had asked how to sort of how they can support me more directly. So I was offered that to be enabled, so I just enabled it. So that's it this week. It's a really, really short video, I know, but there hasn't been much going on. Other than making a decision to carry on with chemo and then the kitchen flooding, which was a fun time. I didn't get like overly stressed about it. It was just a bit rubbish because it meant that for a couple of days we weren't able to use our bathroom, really. Well, we could use the toilet and stuff, but everything else, no, can't really use it. So that was about the height of it. Next week will be different, obviously. I'm going to chemo on Wednesday, and I know that I'm going to be sore, but I can just film from bed again. I do plan, as soon as I get this new camera and stuff, because I'll be nearly finished. My last chemo session is the day before my birthday, so that'll be the 8th of June. My last chemo will be. I'll have a week of getting over side effects, and then I can start looking at filming makeup videos and review videos and just lifestyle kind of stuff. Tell me what kind of stuff that you want to see, like what kinds of videos, because I'm willing to do whatever, you know. The channel will change over time. Obviously, I've got radiation and hormone therapy to go yet, but over time, as I get better and stronger, because we're not getting sick again, I've already made my mind up on that. The channel needs to evolve, but we already have a family here, so I want to make sure that whatever way the channel evolves is good by you guys, because I mean, you're the heart of it, you know what I mean? I'm just a muppet sitting talking to a camera. It's you guys that make the community. So yeah, that's it for this week. Very, very short video. Had a lot on, but nothing on at the same time. And as soon as Darth runs, does his race for life, I'll make sure that I get photos and stuff for you guys too. I've asked kindly if he would mind, and I don't think that he does. But anyway, right, enough of me rambling. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, click the notification bell, all the YouTubey things, and I will see you next week, hopefully with a wee bit more to say. But to be honest, it actually feels quite nice to have a week where I don't have that much to say, you know? Because usually it's always like, what has went wrong? You know? And it's just nice that, yes, something went wrong, but it's not anything overly bad to worry about, you know? It's fixed now. So, love you all, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!